Howdy guys, I'm back with more Path of Exile, the Fall of Oriath. Last time I started Act 5, and I'm a little ways into Act 5. I just zoned into Oriath Square here, and I'm on my way to the Templar Courts to kill a High Templar. And gosh, look at this area, it's so gruesome. We've got a little Karui here hanging with, what is that, a sparrow or some kind of bird maybe, painted onto the wood there. Maybe a dove, I'm not sure what kind of bird that's supposed to be. But gosh, yeah, I've been really enjoying Act 5 so far, and all these, what the heck, where, oh, there's citizens, look, they're running away. Oh, you're not running from me, come here, I'm gonna cut you little bastards down. Oh yeah, look at the poor, look at him in his fancy clothes and all of his gold chains. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have some fun slaughtering some Oriathans. None get out alive. No, I'm not kidding. Wow, look at this. There's are these like supposed to be homes or stores? Oh, there's Katarina. We got statues here. I'm enjoying all the detail of this area, that's for sure. All right.
Oh, good. You're not dead.
Okay, yeah.
My
Your
sculpture
sculpture.
can
Yeah. Alright, she wants me to go over here and kill some corrupted dudes, so I'll probably do that because I feel like this is gonna be a big area and I'm gonna be stuck in it for a while. Not that that's a bad thing. But yeah, really enjoying Act 5. All these new monsters to fight, all the new people to talk to, maybe some new loot, all kinds of good stuff. I can't say I was expecting Oriath to be a snowy area. I'm guessing this is, well anyway, I'm kind of assuming this is snow on the ground and not anything more sinister. Hopefully they're not, you know, burning bodies and I'm just walking through the ash of burnt people or anything horrific like that. So I'm assuming this is snow and snowflakes. Oh, that guy just threw a bola or something at me. And, but yeah, I was expecting Oriath to be kind of, I don't know, warmer. I don't really know what I was expecting, to be perfectly honest. You know, I've really just not really thought about what kind of place I thought Oriath was, so it's just really surprising to be here, and I know I can't stop talking about it, but I love... Ooh, is this one of the... Hold on, I want to get a good look at this without things wailing on me here. Is this one of the paragons or whatever, I wonder? We've got like a horse with like almost like a dragon-like face or like dragon armor and red eyes, and yeah, he's got a halo or whatever. This little disc behind people's head was usually to denote people that were either like holy or like saints or gods, I think. So this is definitely maybe some kind of god, I'm thinking. But I'm thinking it's some kind of god of doom or something because the red eyes on him and the horse and all these people, they all look really sad, but they've got blue eyes instead of red eyes, so this maybe is some kind of, not even evil, but maybe some kind of justice bringer, maybe? I'm not sure. I don't know, he seems like he's got little short stubby legs too. Are his legs kind of small in proportion to the rest of his body, or am I looking too hard here? Alright, well that's kind of interesting. My goodness, like, I don't know how the other acts are going to compare to Act 5, because, you know, it usually seems like when you've got a new expansion for something, oh hey, look, some Karui rebels are helping out the cause here. But usually it seems like when you've got a new expansion or something, it seems like the newer areas, or like the first areas, are a bit more polished, and then as you go through all the new stuff, you know, the later stuff seems a little bit more samey or just put together at the last moment. Where the hell was Katarina? I think she was like way the hell over here, wasn't she? Oh, there she is. But yeah, hopefully the quality of Oriath doesn't like get worse as the acts go on. Of course, you know, I mean, if the quality's not all there. It's like they did such a great job with these first few areas in Act 5 that I can't complain. Alright, okay, I guess I need to... Alright, there we go. I was gonna say, are these two little dudes gonna actually make it all the way back here? I hope so. There we go. Good, good, good.
I'll place
Alright, alright. I know I should have probably listened to her, but whatever. I just got Haku to level 5, so I just now have like a medium-sized hideout like into week 4 of Oriath. Ooh, it's a party here. Alright, I like a good party. So I definitely need to do any like master missions when I see them. That guy was huge. Oh, the matriarch. That's why. Alright, sorry lady. Not sorry. Alright, I'm gonna grab this right here, and oh, there's still someone over here. That's crazy. Alright, grabbing some stuff, and I'll be on my way now. Don't mind me. Scroll of Wisdom. Alright, let's go find us some Templar Courts now. It would make sense for it to be kind of a bit more to the east, I suppose, because that's the way it looks on the map, so I feel like I should probably head to the southeast, so let me run in that direction with... I forgot I have 2 Quicksilver flasks now, so I need to actually use those and get better about using them while I'm cycloning so that I can, you know, chop down the whole screen and not have this take a day and a half. Alright. But yeah, I really like, I'm quite surprised, like I love fighting in the city like this, like I'm just like whirlwinding through Oriath here. This is awesome. Okay, so I definitely think the white stuff is snow and not, people, because if you look at the bridge right here, it looks like the sand, like this might be snow, not, well maybe, is it snow? It looks like maybe the water's a little bit frozen. I guess it's really, really chilly here in Oriath. How exactly far away from Oriath? Like, how far is Oriath from Rayclast anyway? I mean, it's all a teleport away, but I just kind of assumed the two weren't terribly far apart, but when you think about the weather here compared to the weather in Rayclast, it makes you really think that these places are actually quite far away. And I don't know, maybe, I guess that makes sense. I just, for some reason, really just kind of assumed they'd be closer together. I don't know. My gosh, oh, this is a huge area, though. Like, I feel like this place needs 2 waypoints, a western and an eastern waypoint or something. I even got a level just now, and I'm just whacking away here. Oh, defeat, I got, I guess, a Harbinger that uses Righteous Fire, so I got a challenge complete on all of that. So, well gosh, I guess that means I've defeated each, like, Harbinger type or something. I hope that's what that means. Alright, I see my quest over there, so let me, uh-oh. I thought something was attacking me. Alright, I'm gonna spend my last point there, so I've got all this life leech stuff. Now I'm not exactly sure what I want to go for, if I should grab this Crimson Dance. I mean, it's 1 point. But I don't know. I mean, you know, that's the thing with the keystones. They're something good, but there's, you know, usually kind of a like, sometimes there's a downside, so I'd like the blood magic one. I know I'm not ready for that. I feel like I probably just need to get more life, so probably just some of this stuff would be fine, or, even going right here and grabbing another jewel would probably be good. I've got quite a few choices, you know, pathing all the way to Resolute Technique opened up a bunch of things for me. Oh, here we go. Templar Courts entrance. Alright, so I'm going to be using those eyes on this, right? Alright, find High Templar Avarius and kill him. Alright, took me quite a little while to get through that area. Ooh, look at that rug. That looks like all smooth and everything. Oh, hey, look, here's another one of these pictures. I think maybe, is this a different guy or is it the same guy? He looks a little arrogant maybe or something, but same general principle. He's got the halo and some kind of big stick here. Maybe he's a judge of some sort. I'm not sure. I sure do love these waypoints right at the very beginning, though. So I've got some inventory issues. I'm going to go unload and I'll come right back. Alright, back at the courts here. I am level 46 and this is a 42 area, so I should be safe and nice and over leveled. You know, I mean, of course, crazy stuff does and will probably happen, but I feel like it doesn't hurt to be a little bit over leveled in these newer areas since I don't really know what's coming. There's a lot of these really big dudes, though. What's going on with that? Do they have some kind of buff that I'm not seeing? Like, okay, gains power charges. Is it something to do with power? Like, look at him. Why is he humongous? Is there like a buff that I'm not seeing or anything I can do about that? I guess I just have to. I feel like I've seen quite a few of those. Okay, let's see what's in this room. Oh, we got a little assortment of torturing tools or gardening tools. I can never tell the difference. Okay. Whoa, what? Okay, hold on. What is... What? Wait. Okay, my golem needs to move. What is this? What is the actual application of this device here? You know what? I don't want to know. I don't even want to know. I have no desire to want to know. It's like, that's like a double, that's like a shocker for two... Okay, I shouldn't say these things. I should move on now before I hurt myself. It's like a cathedral or something in here is what it kind of looks like, though. It seems like very sacred and church-like. I mean, it's called the courts or whatever, but this seems more like a zealot, like where the zealots come to gather or something. Maybe that's what it's supposed to be. We've got another god dude here, and it looks like he's maybe some kind of god of loyalty or a command or something, because he's got all these little red-eyed dudes following him around, or well, they're at least loyal to him. They're doing the little salute there or whatever. I know, what is this nonsense? Trying to make sense of stuff in Path of Exile. For all I know, maybe they just put it in here to look cool and I'm overcomplicating it. I don't know. Alright, and this looks pretty much the same as the one in the other room. I mean, I'm sorry, I know I'm going so slowly through this, but I'm really appreciating all the details. Like, even these cabinets, look how different they are from one another. You know, the drawers are in different places, different size, you know, different ones are opened. This one has books stacked on it, different colored books too. And you can see on the spine where there's writing and details. I mean, how long do you think it took just to put a little object like this together? How long it took to draw it all out, to color it? Or even this one where you've got this little Oriath holy book and some scriptures and a bust. It's like there's so much detail in each and every single one of these little rooms. Like this table might have been like a whole day. Someone might have worked on that table for a whole day for all I know, right? Just to make sure it was perfect. You know, or maybe they worked all day on 50 different variations of that table, or this creepy little cell that this poor person is wasting away in. It's like, man, I'm sorry, I know I'm ridiculous, but everything seems so much more detailed compared to the first 4 acts. It's like just going through every single act can show you so much about the, you know, development of the game over time. You know, from Act 1 where everyone is kind of, well, I know they improved Tarkly and the girls model, but everyone else, you know, is still so blocky looking. And then you come to Act 5 and everything is so smooth. Well, actually, you know, you even go to Act 3 or 4 and everything's so smooth. And now there's some cool parts of Act 4, but it doesn't feel as, like, detailed as this one. It's like, I feel like with Oriath, they maybe, like, really upped the amount of people working on the game, or maybe they just threw a lot of money at making sure that the artists were, you know, I don't know, working extra hard. I'm not really sure, but I love all of the detail. I just can't get enough of it. We got like some little eagle thing here. This is starting to get into some oh, I didn't notice this little fellow here too. Kind of the same as the very first guy too. I think his stance is a little bit different, or he's holding the stick in the other hand or something. And then we've got this eagle, or I'm not really sure if that's supposed to be an eagle. I think it is. Oh man, okay. Oh, you know, I think I just realized, or maybe I guess maybe these golden things are supposed to be wings? I didn't think about that. Are these gods or maybe messengers like angels or something? Ooh, this room's locked, no entry. Like, come on, like that's gonna keep me out. Oh, nope, I guess that is gonna keep me out. And I mean, okay, look, little details, even like these banners. Look how they sway as I move around. Like someone spent the time for these little stupid banners to sway as I walked by. Like, and how many people do you think even actually pay attention or care about this kind of stuff too? You know, most people are just like, no, 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 I'm killing stuff. We here you go, here you go. Here's your meta right here, speed run meta, right? Am I doing it right? Oh, I think I have to do the numlock thing with my leap strike or something to do it. I know, I shouldn't make fun like that. I think I should go for a good balance of fast and slow, and I know I'm going really slow right now, but I am having fun exploring and checking out the areas, because I mean, look at this. This is so cool. Like, I can honestly say I've never played an ARPG where I've enjoyed the environments as much as I enjoy what I've seen so far in Act 5. Like, I don't know, I know this sounds just so dorky, but I'm really having like just so much fun just going through the areas and exploring, and I've never felt this way about an AR. You know how most ARPGs are, you just want to get through them and start getting the loot and the treasure and find the next way out, but like, I'm almost sad that I found the door there already. I wanted to look around in here some more. But that is where I need to be, so I guess I'll be done in here and head into the Chamber of Innocence. Is this where I'm supposed to be? Is this where I'm gonna find the High Templar, I guess? Alright, Chamber of Innocence. Oh, man. Oh, okay, I've got one of my okay, so, alright, this looks like the right spot in this holiest of sanctums. The High Templar communes with God and delivers his divine judgment. Oh, I should have probably looked at the flavor text of the other areas I've been. Okay, hold on real quick. Oriath Square, what was once the heart of the city is now the heart of the battle. Yeah, I cut down a few Oriathans trying to run away. And then the courts where I just was, only those with faithful eyes may enter these solemn chambers unbidden. And then this is the holiest of sanctums. Oh, here's the stained glass. Okay, this is more detail. Look at that, all the little bits of color, all these fragments. How long do you think it took to design this? Maybe people that do it for a living, it doesn't take them as long, but for someone like me, it would take all day, right? You got some candles, you got some statues, and so okay, so here's another one of these gods. I don't know if it's the same fellow that was on the ground. I'm assuming it was. And then like, so we've got a guy, and then we've got like people or the god embracing this Oriathan symbol of faith, I guess, and then some kind of corruption. This looks like a corruption, you know, you've got this purple claw coming from the ground and all these little bits of red shard like chewing into the symbol, whereas the symbol here is like radiant like a sun, right? You see all the little shards radiating out. And then a peacock, because it looks pretty. I can't really tell because of the angle I'm at, but that looks like maybe, I don't know, some kind of splinter, like it's splintered into 5 different things. I can't, like, oh, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is like a seedling, and this is it grow. I can't tell. I'm gonna have to see if there's more stained glass. Alright, there's the waypoint. Man, they're not playing around with these waypoints. They put them right at the beginning, as they should. We've got some kind of globe device or something. Alright. Ooh, alright. Blessed Sister. Oh gosh, I didn't realize I was killing... Have I been killing women too? I haven't really been looking at these monsters as much as I should be. Ooh, there we go. On my way up. Okay, so some of the stained... Oh, I can even interact with the stained glass. I guess it'll tell me what it means, and I don't have to sit here and try to figure it out. Well, that's half the fun, is figuring it out, isn't it? Maybe not when you have no clue. I'm not very good at the whole poetic... I need stuff explained to me or I don't understand it. Oh, look, it's the guy from the... Oh, the guy from the paintings and stuff pointing down angrily at us, I guess. I wish everything was turned like 90 degrees so I could see it a bit better. Alright, gotta through over here. I know there's something for me to interact with over there. I'm just trying to clear it out a little bit so I don't get interrupted. And of course, we got a temple dude over here. Alright. Okay, so some of the stained glass looks a bit different. This one in particular is discomforting. Look at this thing. It's a fleshy abomination, but if you look really close, can you tell that it's made out of different people? Like there's a face right here, and here's another face, and you can kind of see one there, and yeah, this thing is made of bodies. This is like, how long did people spend designing this? I can really appreciate that. Alright, well, let's see what this stained glass window is about. Innocence watched sin take root in the bodies of men and women and children. He witnessed them turn on each other, first with words, then with fists. Friends and kin embraced in mortal struggles, their skin weaving with skin, flesh bonding with flesh, bone entwining with bone until the village had become one writhing giant forged of strife and hatred. So that's the story of that. Kind of reminds me of the Magic the Gathering set that came out about a year ago, Eldritch Moon. That was kind of the gimmick on that, but were things combining into one, but that's something else entirely. So man, okay, looks like there's some little story things over here too, so I guess there's gonna be more stained glass windows that tell us. I know one of you guys told... Oh, I didn't make it down there. Can I do it again? Nope, can't do it this time either. Yeah, I know one of you guys told me that the stained glass would tell me a story, but I thought it was for interpretation, not for... I didn't think they'd actually just tell me the story. Alright, we can see some similar ones like that one. I can see this one a little bit better. Looks like maybe a tree or something. And then some just colorful stuff there. Alright, so for this one we've got a woman with 2 children, and see, the woman doesn't have a halo in that one, so here she's mortal or something, because this looks like the same woman and she's got a halo behind her in the next one, and then this little guy doesn't, so I'm thinking some powers change. Like, see, this one's probably the... Oh, see, look, this one's got red eyes, that one's got blue eyes, and we noticed before on some of the floor paintings that there was definitely a difference between red eyes and blue eyes, so let's see what this one's about. On that day, 2 were born of their mother's womb, innocence with eyes of burning red, and sin with eyes of clearest blue. Okay, so Innocence has been the one with the red eyes, so this must be Innocence right here, right? And then Sin must be... I don't think... Have we seen one of just Sin? I know we saw some people being subjugated by what looks like Innocence, and then by people that looked like... The people that were being subjugated had blue eyes like Sin. Alright, so what's going on here? Innocence lived with an honest and pure heart, never straying from his mother's word. Sin filled his heart with lies and indulgence, and deafened his ears to his mother's pleas. I don't know. I wouldn't trust anything with... I mean, look at the kid. The kid looks evil even right here. Maybe it's the whole red eyes thing, though. I don't trust anything with red eyes, man. That's just me, though. Man, but okay, just little things like that. I'm really enjoying going through these areas. I love that there's all this stained glass, like, it leaves some stuff up to interpretation, which, you know, I don't know if it's modern media or what, but I can't interpret anything. Like I said, it has to be spelled out to me or be like, I don't get it, because I'm just a dunce, I guess. I don't know. Alright, can't tell if that's innocence or sin. The red around him makes me think it's sin, and notice he's tied up on a pyre with fire here. And these people, look, this person has blue eyes, so no, maybe this is innocence and these people are sin or follow sin. I don't know, let's see. The village gathered to watch Sin become ash, and breathed deeply of the smoke that poured from his screaming mouth. Sin filled their lungs, their minds, and their hearts. Oh, so they burned Sin and then breathed in his air, and look, their eyes are blue now. So they breathe. Gosh, maybe all that stuff outside that I thought was snow isn't snow after all. Oh, here's our lady here holding a candle, and oh, I need to look at these a bit closer. I didn't realize some of them were so different. Like, this one just has a symbol and some color, but we've got the bird or eagle or whatever here with the symbol in its talons, and another very grumpy looking dude here. More grumpy dude, and looks like Sin is kicking Innocent's ass right here. Yet the punishment only served to feed Sin's lusts. Before his brother's eyes, Sin stole a fish from the market and lied to the watchman who caught him. Sin then beat his brother until a promise of silence was extracted. Oh, so Sin was kind of a dickhead, is what it sounds like. Of course, you know, all this stuff is just one person's version of events, right? What's the other version? Alright, I feel like I need to go through this whole entire area because I feel like I'm gonna miss some of this stained glass stuff
rather well.
if I don't, which means, yeah, most of this video is just gonna probably be me running around through the area collecting stuff. Let's see here. Triumph of Innocence. Okay, looks like he's jamming a spear through Sin, I guess, huh? Waves crashed upon the shores of Oriath, waves of hunger, waves of desire. The ravenous god and his starving multiple, rising with the tide, flooding our streets with death and depravity, until Innocence cried out, "No more!" bathing our city in fire, scorching the wicked to ash and bone. The ravenous god fled into the embrace of our glorious Savior. Driven down he was into soil, stone, and beyond, into damnation, by the will and light of our innocence. Triumph of Innocence by High Templar Avarius, who is about to get BBQ'd by yours truly. Well, I won't be doing any BBQing. I don't have the fire for a BBQ, but I can Cyclone him up. Gosh, I know I keep saying this, but I love going through this area. I can't believe the level of detail. I could just talk about it all day long. And I keep forgetting to use my little speedy boost Quicksilver, even though I have two. Alright, here, another stained glass window. All of these look like ones I've seen already, except for this one. Looks like Innocence has contained Sin. Looks like he's contained in something there. As this titan of sin rose to its many feet, Innocence knew that the village was lost. With an anguished cry, he committed it to flame. As town and Titan burned, the sky turned dark with the ash of sin. There, amongst the raging ruins of his home, Innocence swore an oath. No matter where the ashes of sin fell, his purifying flames would rise to meet them. And this is how you end up with a bunch of fanatics. Oh man, this is still cool though. I just don't know any other ARPG that like really goes into this level of detail to incorporate. Oh, I guess I won't be able to. Oh, I can. Man, how did I live before Leap Strike? What's that? What it's called? Hold on. Leap Slam. Oh gosh, I play too many video games. Too many names start sounding the same. Alright, this one looks like Sin is getting bigger or reborn. I know my story's probably out of order because of the way I walked through here. Alright. Innocence could not keep a promise made in fear. He bore witness and testimony to the mother of two, and it was decided between mother and son that sin was beyond rule and redemption, that only purification would cleanse his burgeoning corruption. Uh-oh, so sin was getting a little too sinful, so as all zealots seem to do. What's with zealots and like purging people with fire? Like, why can't we purge them with like chocolate cake or something? I mean, I just feel like there's a better way to purify people than setting them on fire, but you know, I mean, that's just me, and if I was in charge, we would be getting purified through things that weren't fire, because I can't imagine being burned alive is a whole lot of fun, but you know me, I'm a live and let live kind of person. If people want to go being all sinful and stuff, that's not my business. Alright, looks like Innocence here is taking some bread from the mother. When the mother of two broke bread, she allowed Innocence to eat his fill as a reward for his virtuous nature. Sin was cast the scraps to remind him of his worthless ways. Well, no wonder you ended up with Sin being so bitter and angry. Sin wasn't angry, he was hangry. He just wanted something to eat. No one was giving him any food. That's the problem with all of this. If we'd all just given Sin some toast, darn sandwich or something, we wouldn't all be sitting here right now. None of us. Not a single one of us. Oh, looks like there was a... I wish I hadn't killed bodies all over this. Looks like this is... So this is Innocence riding his chariot over... like riding over his foes, I guess. And these people are all loyal to him. They all have the red eyes there. So I guess he's just riding into victory there. Alright, I'm not sure if there'll be any stained glass this way, since it's all kind of pointed the wrong way, but I'm gonna keep kind of hugging the walls just in case. I'd hate to miss something, but I know it's probably going to be inevitable, which, you know, it's fine. You know, this is part of the base game now. I'll be going through Act 5 a million times in the future, so I'm sure I won't obviously sit here and check every single stained glass every time, but gosh, if I ever want to see it, I know where it is, right? Or anything. I can't believe that this is part of the game now. It's always going to be here, isn't it? This is just a standard part of the leveling process. I'm going all slow through it and all, and it's like, oh man, in a year from now, I'm sure I'll be sick of this place. I'll look back and be like, oh my god, I spent that much time in that area. Haven't seen any new stained glass in a while, and I already leveled? Really? That was fast. I don't know if I should go back around or if I should keep going now that I found the way. I kind of feel like I should go through here since I found the way, but I do kind of want to keep exploring, and apparently I have a prophecy here too, so maybe I'll look around a little bit. Let's see, I'm not really sure what to spend my point on now. Like, I feel like I might want to get this Red Storm stuff and then the Crimson Dance, but I really do think I'm at the point right now where I just should probably focus on just getting life. Armor and life, that gives 6%. More life recovery from flasks would be good, but I think this is just... Enemies cannot leech life from you. I feel like that's not going to be a problem until later on. I think, I think I'll... Should I go for this now? I feel like I should go for this now, because this is... more, it's armor and life, whereas this is just life. I think I'm gonna go for this for now, and I'll grab that and then get that and then figure out where to go from there, because I think just getting my survival, because my defenses are pretty bad, I think just getting the survivability is what I need right now. Alright, so just doing a quick check around the area. Like if this doesn't, okay, I was gonna say if this doesn't bring me back over to where I need to be, I'm just gonna turn right around because this is gonna be a lot of effort. Alright, so try to keep it pretty fast. Maybe not, I don't know. Like I said, it doesn't hurt to be a little bit over leveled, especially in the newer stuff. Now this is just taking me... no, it's just going to be on the opposite side of the wall. I don't really think there's going to be much else. No, I think I am going to go ahead and just go on through the door there. I changed my mind, sorry guys. If there, like I said, if there's more stained glass I miss, you know, I'll be going through here a million times. I'll probably maybe notice it. I don't know, whatever. Through the door we go, boys. We got a Templar to barbecue or chop up. Alright.
The world must be cleansed of impurity.
Oh, yep. Typical zealot trying to cleanse the world of something, something, something. Ooh, whoa, 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 was not ready for that. Alright, don't want to stand on him when he does. What the hell is that? Is that... Oh, that's not...
I am the Emperor.
Oh, okay, so he's bringing in a bunch of holy friends to recharge my flasks for me. I was like, how nice of him! You're letting me recharge my flasks. What a super buddy guy. Thanks, buddy guy. You're so... Oh, more. More? Oh, but my flasks are like almost all the way filled. Don't you want to come fight me some more? Okay, I guess I should probably put down my totem. Alright. Oh. Oh, no, I won't be... Okay, I need to stay behind him when he does that because that beam is pretty nasty.
I am the new and the eternal.
Oh.
I am innocence. I am the scribes.
Oh. Okay, hey, I just read all about you and now we're... Oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 not this stuff again, not the beams. Okay, okay. Alright, this is a scary fight, man. Gosh, I'm glad I'm playing what I'm playing, because I think if I was playing anything else, I would definitely have died already. Wowie. Oh man, this is the kind of time, like, I wish there was like a good battle log that tells you what exactly is doing damage to you, because it can be kind of hard to tell what element some of this stuff... Oh! 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 Ah! Oh gosh! Oh! Oh! He turned around on me! What a joker! Oh! No! 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 Did you guys hear me smash every single button on my keyboard as I cried? No! 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 I was like, oh god! 3, 5, 2, 1, Q. Oh man, okay, this is starting to get tricky. I better start, or stop. I was gonna say I need to start crap talking him, but maybe I should stop, not start. Oh man. This life leech stuff is serving me well, and I think this is like the first time I've actually had like some mana issues. Alright. Oh, oh, oh my god! I died! That was my very first death. I'm not joking. Look, I died one time. Died to innocence. Oh, about to die twice to innocence. Oh my god. And then I swung around for 2 seconds and killed him. I'm salty. I didn't want to die. Oh. This is Sin. Oh, talk to Sin. Okay, well, let me get this stuff out of your way, Mr. Sin. Those are impressive wings. Where do I get some?
I am Sin, the Forgotten One. Would that humanity could forget all of my kind. Perhaps with your help, that might still come to pass. For now, the blinding light has been dimmed, and darkness floods in to fill the void. The desperate and depraved set a feast for their lord incumbent, Kitava, the ravenous one.
What? Oh, it's a cutscene. I was like, what the hell? Did my game restart itself or something? Oh. Oop, I should probably get my mouse out of the way.
Should Kitava accept their invitation, there is but one thin sliver of hope for us all. My brother's sign of purity. Look to it in the choking passages of Templar reverence. It shall be your torch when night falls at last.
What? Wow, this is crazy. Okay, well let's talk the sign of purity.
Deep in the Templar's ossuary, in the company of the dead, there lies the sign of purity. Innocence bled himself for the creation of that cruel and desperate weapon. Tempered in his own ruby ichor, it was forged to be a transcendent tool of punishment and purification. The sign is a living agent of righteousness, or at least the dubious kind of righteousness that my brother subscribes to. Innocence found in the first High Templar a most faithful servant, and gifted the sign to him so that it might be used in times of great need. The great need of Innocence believers, that is. Humanity's general well-being has never been of particular concern to my brother.
I figured. You know, I could tell from the stained glass. I was like, man, I feel like sin is gonna be more on my side, but I wasn't expecting to actually have a conversation with the handsome devil here. Man, this game's strange. Alright, the Fall of Oriath. Let's talk about that.
Though I am a god, I have not forgotten my humanity. I care for that which I once was. Kitava remembers nothing and cares for nothing but his own hunger and greed. He is an endless pit of gnashing teeth and churning guts. While other gods rise on the mainland and fight for the meager scraps of what was, Kitava has the most fecund and formidable civilization of his age at his disposal. He can feed when he likes, and he grows ever stronger with each morsel. All of Oriath shall soon belong to Kitava, and if that happens, he will rise beyond even our reach.
Man, are we having a god battle? How did I, a little duelist, get mixed into all of this? Man, back in my day, I was just a simple exile, roaming the beaches, killing some zombies, and now here I am killing one god and talking to another. Shaking my damn head. Alright, Innocence.
He lives, after a fashion. That pretentious little vessel of his served only to encourage his divine follies. I have procured him a more sensible host, one that should contain his excesses and temper that fragile ego of his. Hear this, brother. From mind of lead to heart of gold, your soul shall be bound, your wrath shall grow cold.
You're my kind of dude. Alright, I think this dialogue might just be a repeat of the quest.
I am Sin, the Forgotten One. Would that humanity
Yeah, this
could...
one... Oh, it even redoes the
Should
cutscene
Kitava
there.
accept
Okay,
it?
okay. Oh, man, and here... Wow. This guy died in the most unglamorous fashion possible. Like, look at that. Look at this leg. Where is this leg go? Like, okay, Elemental, you're in the column. You're in the way. Where is this leg going, man? He died in a very uncomfortable, awkward. His head's all the way over here. Like, sucks to be you. Alright, so both of these go back to the Chamber of Innocence. And, okay, it says travel back through the Templar Courts, which would be that area. Find the ossuary. Search the Oh, the courts are that way, so it'll be here and then through there. I see, I see. Okay, so I basically have no more business in this area, so I'm gonna go ahead and bounce on back to town and Utula is not in here. And I think he still had some dialogue I didn't check out. Okay, I'm guessing there's a reason he's not here, so let's talk to Lonnie.
You deserve recognition for what you have done. You've freed us from Templar oppression. Yet I fear you may have defeated the lesser of two evils.
Womp womp.
Still, take something. You'll be needing it in the dark times to come.
Oh, new... Ooh, I don't know which one of these I want. Are these all... Oh, great. This is going to take me forever. Alright, increased physical damage, ground slam. I don't use ground slam. Wait, I had to use leaps. Slam. Yeah, okay, too many leaps and grounds and slams. Wildfire, increased fire damage. Molten strike, don't use that. Physical damage, cleave, don't use cleave. Shrapnel shot, eye shot. Frost blades, ethereal knives, freeze pulse, frost bolt, magma orb, blight, zombies. Okay, I really don't need any of these. I'm not even sure if like any of them are even really good just to have. I really don't know. I honestly kind of don't really care because I'm not going to use any of these. Endurance, molten strike, area of effect. I don't know. I really don't know. None of these really look good to me. I guess I don't have to pick a reward, but hell, maybe she'll up and leave like Utula did if I don't. With intelligence, I don't know. I really don't know what to pick, guys, because I really just don't care. Whatever, it doesn't matter there.
Once Kitava has gobbled up every scrap of Oriathan flesh, sucked every Oriathan bone dry of marrow, he'll turn his endless hunger to Namakanui and the whole Karui archipelago. As you know, the Karui will fight, and they'll fight hard, but they're going to need all the help they can get. And I know of 3 treasures that might just make the difference. They were taken when the Templar raided Namakanui. A whip woven of Hinekora's hair. A tooth that Tukohama ripped from his own mouth. A fishhook that was once the jawbone of Valakor. Together, they're known as Kitava's torments and lie within the reliquary that borders Oriath Square. I saw them with my own eyes when delivering messages to the scholars there. Please, go to the reliquary and claim those treasures before Kitava's children do.
Oh dear, that's interesting. These side quests are pretty cool compared to pre-Oriath side quests, you know, where it's like, go find my... no. I'm sure these get old too after doing them the millionth time. Alright, well, I think I'm going to spend the rest of the video just collecting dialogues, so not that I haven't already been doing that. Alright, where's Utula?
I can't yet begin to unpick the lies that Utula has told us. But this piece of truth I do have. Utula sensed that very moment when you struck your final blow, when you broke the Templar's power. He turned to me and told me this. Now our king comes to us. He'll be hungry, so very hungry. I shall prepare him a feast. Then he gathered his followers and left. Where's he gone? Oriath Square. You won't need directions. Just follow the screams.
Oh my gosh, I feel like such a fool. I remember the first time I talked to Utula, I even said, oh man, I like this guy, he's pretty cool. Oh my goodness, am I a terrible judge of character, or am I a terrible judge of character? I can't trust anybody in friggin' Ray-classed Oriath anywhere. I'm just gonna hate everyone equally. Whatever, I'm just gonna be like Bruce and just spit on everyone when hi, I'm a duelist. Tui. Alright, Valentia. Hell, she might be the most honest person in here.
I'd be dead right now if not for Violenta. I just hope I live long enough to repay her. And how will I do that? By talking Utula out of his inclination to slice Violenta's throat open. As far as I'm concerned, Our pasts are as broken as our chains.
Yeah, see, I think I called her Valentia, but Valenta or whatever. I didn't like her either because she's like, I was Piety's little goblin sidekick, wahoo. And, I mean, honestly, the fact that she just openly admitted that, I mean, maybe she's more trustworthy than I gave her credit for. I'm a terrible judge of character. Alright, Oriath Square.
When I was a courier for my father's house, I'd cross Cathedral Square 100 times in a day. On the fairest days, that square would be filled to bursting with Oriath's highborn, come to bask in the sun and each other's glowing nobility. It was a pretty sight, depending on where you stood.
I imagine.
For freedom.
Alright, how about you? Do you have anything new to say?
Hello.
Oh, you got quite a few things new to say. Alright, what's going on with Utula here?
I told you so. What more need I say?
You know that whole spit thing I was talking about? That's what I can... Alright, never mind. Alright, the sign of purity, what do you know?
The sign of purity, yes. A discry staff that Piety sent me to study at one point. Apparently it was a gift from Innocence to the first High Templar, Maxarius. Dominus couldn't even bear to touch the thing, so he had it locked up in the ossuary. Quite reactive behavior for a man of such formidable intellect, yet now it's making a little more sense. The staff was certainly able to conduct and store energy, yet remained inert when I applied corruption to it. It must only respond to divine energy, and with corruption and divinity being diametrically opposed, it's no wonder that my experiments failed to excite the thing. Meaning, if the sign of purity is a repository for the power of innocence, Dominus could never have wielded it, being steeped as he was in the opposing power of the beast. You, though, you're a different matter entirely.
Ooh, so that's really, really interesting, and I think that's really cool. Like, the beast was, you know, the extreme in one direction, and now all this innocence and God stuff is an extreme in the complete other direction. And what we can derive from this is that extremes, no matter what the direction, are never the right answer. The right answer is never black or white, but somewhere in the middle, you know, compromise is basically it. And I think, you know, not just the Path of Exile world, but the world in general would be a lot better when people started realizing that, I think. Alright, getting too deep there. Gods.
People have talked about the return of the gods since the birth of Oriath. It's a gambit employed by charlatans to fleece the weak-minded and morally desperate. Or so it seemed. Avarius and his Templar drones now greet the dawn filled with power and glorious purpose. Kitava has risen from whatever ethereal cesspit he's been hiding in for the last few millennia. So what let the cats out of their proverbial bags? I'm a scholar, not a prophet. Yet there's one occurrence that absolutely reeks with evidential causality. You killed the beast.
Aw, man, I tried to save the world, ended up screwing it up even further. My gosh, so what am I going to unleash by the end of Act 10, I wonder? Alright, Innocence.
You really don't have a strong grip on cause and effect, do you?
Grrr.
Things replace other things. It's the most fundamental of laws. The larger the thing you remove, the bigger the rush to fill the space that's left behind. Innocence was the nexus of power in Oriath. Remove him, and something of equal or greater power was always going to take his spot. Any idiot could have predicted that Kitava was going to be that something. Unless, of course, you thought it was going to be you.
You know, you're absolutely more than welcome to follow me on all my damn adventures through Oriath and tell me these things before I screw them all up, but, you know, feel free to just sit here with your nose in the air bitching about everything. I'm gonna take this little poker here and stick it right up your nose.
Dominus adopted Chittis Cathedral as his personal laboratory. He decked it out with everything his miraculous mind could conceive of. His great work in San, that which you destroyed, it all began there.
Yeah, such a tragedy that I destroyed it, yeah.
Tootles.
Tootles to you too, heifer. Okay, guys, now I'm all mad. Alright, so Utula is not here. He's up to some shenanigans. So it looks like I've got a side quest that's going to take me to the reliquary, which I'm guessing is this area. And I need to follow Utula to this area and find out what the heck he's doing, if I'm not mistaken. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and be done with... Ooh. Did I forget a waypoint or something? This is... I could have sworn there was a waypoint. Oh, well, whatever. Oh, maybe I have to go out through this way now, because this looks... Oh, the entrance is now blocked. Ooh, so to get back here, I have to go back the way I came. This is... This is interesting. Okay, then, well... I guess I'll be done with Path of Exile for now, guys. Thank you so much for watching me get a little bit more through Act 5. I'm going to continue Act 5 next time. Thank you guys again for watching, and bye for now.